All right.
Baba,
Israel, don't join us. So
Baba, light no day here, oh, light no day, oh. Say not go manage
light
like
no day. I
this.
mean, you don't want to make
Juju,
light day.
I'll tell you, light no day, oh.
Juju.
Yeah.
Juju.
but, but they see my face like this, Baba.
We know
We
they
are
see
hearing your
you.
voice. Your voice is
We know they
enough.
see you on light for where you did.
You can on light or put
No,
your
light don't.
phone on
Now,
your
this,
face.
no,
That we
now,
can
even
see
if I say,
your
say,
at
no,
least.
they took the light. They took the light. Yeah, I mean, Ikoyi here, oh, all the Ikoyi, they see they carry light, so they say
Use your second phone. Do
But
touch.
the phone, your phone
they
is
are,
Uh-huh.
they
can
are
They
use
working
use
on
your
it.
another
phone.
phone, do torchlight.
Exactly.
Use your other phone and do touchlight.
No, no, no. uh, Maliko, I mean, wait. Can you, put off your light then? Let me see. Wait, do you have a torchlight there? But just take it back. No, just take it back. No. So wait. No, don't take it back. They take and face me there.
They show us chair.
He's showing us a leather chair and a carpet.
No, Baba, light no day. Seriously. I didn't-
No, I know. Uh-huh. So what is
Mhm.
the real issue? I saw you posted this on your story, and I saw some other guy posted it, and I reacted to it. My question is, are you guys still physically married?
Oh, no, we are still. My bride price has not been returned. So let us return my bride price and let me move on.
Okay, why has she not yet returned your bride price?
I mean, I don't know.
Have you asked for your bride price?
I don't ask who. Baba, me, I've asked. I've asked. So hey, because,
Ah,
You see the way the problem is. Even himself haven't asked for the bride price. So DF, we're probably dealing with someone that is going through mental health issues. Probably she wanna know if she will still go back to her husband. So let her explore all the things that Israel have been doing, going the clubs, going here, how the lifestyle, to compare if that's the life she want or if she want marriage lifestyle. So she doesn't deserve to be judged.
hmm.
That's what I think. Because it has been dragging for long, right? And then the bride price haven't gone back. So she's probably just trying to compare the two lifestyle, street and marriage. Remember, this person was married as a virgin. So we don't know if she really know life like that.
Hmm.
And then if Israel say he has not moved on because his bride price haven't come back. So even him, he's probably still checking on, okay, will my wife later come back or my wife is not coming back at all? You know? So people should just allow this couple to heal if they want to go for therapy or whatever, or to compare the two lifestyles. They should just allow them. Nobody should just judge the lady, or nobody should just judge Israel, on my own opinion. And also, Israel too should stop monitoring the woman's life.
Hmm. 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 Okay.
Bring back John. Where is he?
I don't know where John just entered, though, and the live
Then
don't hang. Okay, John is
this
here.
life can't. Okay, bring him up then.
That refresh doesn't be happen. Your life will go.
Now the go off, we can't come back. Israel self join.
Ah, go in there now.
Yeah, we were almost 1,500.
We
Go
almost
in there.
one
What?
K five.
Ah,
He there he like no day, but be like say person call him.
okay.
Uh-oh.
He said that they've not returned his bride price, that he has asked for it and they've not returned it.
So that means they're not. They're still married.
Yeah, exactly what you said before.
Because it's another thing when the girl wants to return it and the guy doesn't want to collect it.
Even if the guy does not
Then
want to collect,
traditionally,
they are
what you
still.
do is you go and throw it inside their compound and
You
record
cannot
yourself
even throw
throwing
it
it
inside
inside
their
their
compound. You
compound.
can. You cannot even throw it inside their compound. That's the phrase.
Or go and give it to their umuna.
If you even if you can go give it to their own money if the guy has refused to collect it. First of all, before you go to the money, you go to approach their king, their traditional ruler. Their traditional ruler will call the woman and ask them, why does your people not want to collect this bride price? These people say they don't want again. The girls, the man's kinsmen might say, okay, it is because we have our child is still with the woman. That is why we cannot collect the bride price. Then the king will now go back to the people and tell them in Igbo land though, and tell them that women don't have children. Children belong to the man. If you want to keep this child, you have to reach a compromise with the father of the child.
Mm.
Do you understand? Then you would not normally how they do it is because I've witnessed when it's done. The man will return the children. The man will take the children and give the child back to the woman and say, tell the woman, I'm busy. I can't stay with these children. Please take these children. Once he does that, every bill that is accrued on those children will come to the man. Must come to the man. So he's now saying, I'm too busy to be with these children now. Please help me, since you're their mother, look after them. Do you get? So there are so many. These things are not cast in stone. People need to
But you
understand.
see, when
That's
it
what
now
I'm saying.
happens
That they
that
should stop doing the judgment.
he is Edo, what does Edo culture say? For instance,
Edo
in
culture,
Yoruba land, it's totally different.
Edo culture is quite similar to the Igbo man's culture, and that is why in Edo land, once you do traditional marriage, there's a ritual they do. That ritual has to be broken. Traditional marriage is that you're coming in the presence of both ancestors to say we are getting married. You have to come back in presence of those ancestors and say we are no longer getting married. That is that return of bride price. It's not because of the money. It's not because of the money. Anything you do in the presence of the gods must be redone in the presence of the gods. You can't do something in the presence of the gods and go in the presence of the king and in the presence of a church and redo it. No,
It's not possible.
you must redo it in the presence of the gods. All these things that people say, I transferred the bride price back to him. Yeah, you're crazy, oh. They're really, really crazy. When the chips are down, huh? You understand that that woman is your wife. You're transferring bride price to who? Yeah, you marry my sister and transfer bride price back to me, to my father. Are you crazy? When you pay the bride price, I don't understand. When you pay the price, did we receive bank
Now,
teller?
another option is when they are divorced by the courts.
Now the
Because
freeze.
I've seen situations where Umuna will say they cannot take any decision as long as the matter is inside courts.
Now the freeze is a lie. The court has no business with traditional marriage. A court has no business with traditional marriage. The only court that determines the legality of a traditional marriage is a customary court. And that customary court will just go to the culture and adopt what the culture says. The customary court will go to the culture and adopt
But the
exactly
High
what the culture
Court will
says.
not. The High Court will not.
The High Court will not even hear any marriage that is not instituted by the act. That is not done. That if you okay, for example, if I don't do a court marriage, the High Court will not even hear anything about my marriage. It has no jurisdiction. If I did only traditional marriage, the High Court has no business about the marriage.
So it looks like we're straying away from the topic. Hello, I'm just trying to catch up. So
Hello, my darling.
are they,
Welcome. It's an open conversation.
I'm just curious because it seems like they're not married, but when you brought Israel, is saying
Israel said
otherwise.
they are still married. Before that
That's what
DF
he's
brought
saying.
him live, he was writing it on the
Right.
comment section that we are still 100% married. Then he
So I did
later
see
wrote
that.
it again and said both legally married, 100%. So I said to DF that I think, like before the first live, before that the freeze, this thing, John was just saying it that if something has not been returned, like the cultural part, how you guys do it there in the West Africa, they are still married. So I said to DF and people, Israel is back. DF, Israel is back. I was saying
Is
that
Israel
probably,
is even saying that they didn't do court marriage.
yeah. So what
Okay.
I'm saying is that two people,
Confidence. Let me remove you and bring Israel back, and then bring you
yes,
back because he's not gonna stay
yes,
long
yes,
anyway.
yeah.
So just press X. Be on standby, because I need you back. Confidence. Pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok. Super stickers, super likes. I'll read your comments on YouTube only if you buy my super chat, super stickers, and super likes. Israel, accept my request. Israel, yes. So Israel is back with us. All right, Israel, we didn't hear you.
What are you saying? What did you talking for? What were you saying? Like,
We were talking, now you they talk. So we're talking about what's the culture in Edo State. You are from Edo. What's
yes.
the culture in Edo State?
In those states, tradition matters a lot. For traditional marriage is even the main marriage. Hello?
I did hear you, we did hear you, we did
Hello?
hear you.
Yeah, traditional marriage is the main distance. It's the main marriage, paying of the bride price. So
Okay.
all of that, yes, all of that's now it's just it's for formalities. Now that's now formality. So the paying of bride price is the main marriage in Edo State. I don't know for that state. So the bride price has to be returned if the marriage, if they're no longer getting married again, if the couples are no longer getting married again, if the bride price being paid by the family has to be returned, the family has to come back again and say, okay, since this marriage is not, you have to retire. So that's how it works in Edo. So I don't know how it works in other states. So all those so that is it.
Now, I want to ask you
Hmm.
something. Have you
Hello?
requested for this
I
bride price?
I
Have you
did.
requested?
Yes, I did. And she said I did. And she said she sent it to me on WhatsApp. Sorry, on the true what do they call it? Transfer. It's not done like that. It's not done.
She's a joker. She's a
It's
bloody
not.
joker.
It's not done anywhere. My family came. My family came and paid bride price. Yes, by camera. It
So
wasn't
she
sent
won't use OPay.
by.
She won't transfer your bride price with OPay.
Do you
Yes,
understand? We
now
don't
I said no.
pay.
It's not done.
We don't pay.
Money point.
It's not done. It's
No,
not
No,
done
they
like that.
never
It's
Daddy
not
pay
Freeze,
done
your
anywhere.
Instagram.
Daddy Freeze, these children of this generation insult the culture so much. If you try that thing with me, I don't understand. What do you mean when I pay the bride price? Why I not send that to your people with OPay? Why I
I
travel
paid
go your papa house?
physically. Why I
Why I travel
paid
go your papa house?
physically. My family came and paid. So why can you tell me that you're returning my bride price through transfer? How? I don't understand.
The disrespect on culture family is getting
Ew.
so annoying.
Uh-uh. So if the family has to, let's say return my bride price, our family has to come. Our family has to be the one returning the bride price, not even ourselves. Not.
I'm on network, don't go.
I have a perspective here,
All
and
right, let's hear this.
I respect culture, I respect tradition. But I have a question. If a woman, because I believe, and I would love to ask Israel this as well, if a woman, prior to this whole thing that happened, I'm sure there were signs. There were probably signs in the marriage that shows that, okay, maybe I don't want to be with you anymore, or vice versa. And so prior to this, if there are already signs that, number one, I don't feel like anybody should be forced to be with someone if they choose not to be or they don't want to be. And it appears that from what happened, even prior to this incident happening, there may have been conversations that I don't want to be with you anymore. And nobody should be forced against their will. I agree a bride price was paid. I agree that if the bride price was paid, the bride price should be returned. Family should be involved, right? Because family was involved in the first place when we got married, well, when they got married traditionally. And now that they want to dissolve the marriage, the family should be involved. But in situations where if the family is insisting you cannot leave this man, right? I don't know, this is just, speculation. If the family is insisting you cannot leave this man, is there any recourse for the woman? What does she do in that situation? If the family says you cannot leave this man, I'm not approving of you to leave this man, should she remain stuck in a marriage that she doesn't want? That's all I have to say.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead. Yeah, please.
If
Let me hear
when
John.
the woman wanted to get married to the guy, why did she involve her family?
Why did she involve her family when she wanted to get
Only
married?
because she had no
Let
choice.
me tell you. Sometimes many times you have no choice. And my mom, there's an adage that says, I'll say it in Yoruba, I don't know how to translate it into English, so maybe that difference can help me. Oja Okukun is marriage. Like when you go into marriage, right? You don't know what's on the other end,
Night market.
right?
No.
It's night market.
Okay, madam.
So when you're going into
maybe
a
you didn't
marriage,
understand you didn't understand my question. You didn't understand my question. You said, why can't the woman just the woman wants to leave. Her family, that's her dad, her siblings, her mom, doesn't want her to leave. So the process of returning the bride price might not be possible because she doesn't want to leave, because her family doesn't want her to leave. You understand? But
right?
the question is, when the woman wanted to get married, why did she just pack her things and move on to the man's house? Why did she have
Why
to do
didn't she
it with the
pack her
consent
things?
of her family?
So listen, if she, again, I don't know the full picture, but when she wanted to get married, right, and she wanted the marriage to be recognized, if she wanted the marriage to be recognized traditionally, and she respects culture and she respects her parents, right, she will be like, okay, we have to do this the proper way. Now, if you remember what I said before, she got into the marriage. We don't know what happened or what transpired within the marriage. And now she's like, listen, I want out. I do not want this marriage anymore.
She has to do it the proper way.
Right.
The same way she convinced her people to go in.
Hold
the
on,
same way
please.
she has to convince her people
Let
to
me finish, please. She has to do it the proper way. Now, I don't know the full story. If she has gone back to her parents and said, this marriage is not working, I cannot do this anymore, I want out. And the parents say, you know what? For whatever reason, the parents say, this is not happening. Wait, we cannot do it. You need to stay in it. What does she do? And I'm posing the question back. What does she do in a situation like that?
So,
should she live the rest of her life stuck in a marriage that she no longer wants?
No, in the situation like that, she could approach her kinsmen. There's a family unit. And there's a hierarchy in that family unit.
Now, another question where I want to ask John, the woman will never born.
Yes. She will approach her kinsmen, and her kinsmen will call her immediate family and ask why they are insisting that she stays in what she does not want to. At that point, the kinsmen might take a decision that overrides the decision of her immediate family.
Now, what if her parents still consider her married?
If her parents still consider her married, then she is still married. What she can do is to get separated and go and live on her own. She can get separated and go and live on her own. Do whatever she wants to do. Meet one moron somewhere that will marry her. But whatever she sees, she takes. Because in the eyes of the gods, she's still married.
Let me understand something. You're saying if her parents don't agree and they consider her married, then she's still married.
Yes.
Okay, I think this maybe is Igbo tradition.
Just the same way. Just the same way that if you get married without the consent of your parents, you're not married. You're just cohabiting.
Well, I don't. Again, maybe that's Igbo tradition. Maybe that's Igbo tradition.
That's every tradition.
I don't know. No, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's Igbo tradition. Because
so can I just come and pick your let me not use your daughter. The daughter of someone
I
who
don't have a
is,
daughter, so it's okay.
and I don't want to do daughter of someone who is of your culture. Bring her to
Mhm.
my house and start living with her, and you people assume we are married. No, there must be consent. Marriage is consent of both families. That is what completes a marriage. Going to church and wearing white gown and dancing galala in church is not marriage. That family consent is the only thing that makes up
Let me
marriage.
ask you something, John. So if you go to court and
Yeah,
you get married,
that's a
is that
contract.
marriage?
That's a contract. That's not marriage. That's a contract.
You call it a contract. So I
It's a
think it's
contract. It's a legal. It's a
dependent.
legal
No, no, no.
contract. It's a contract.
Listen, if I get married traditionally and I do not go to court to get married, I'm not married.
No, no, no. You're married now. You just the reason why you want to go to court is so that you can claim property. That's all. That's the only reason why people go to court to get married. That's the only reason why. The reason why. See, court marriage is more important to women than men, and that is why you see women once they do that court marriage, the marriage certificate, they try to drag it and hide, because they know that's the only thing they can use to claim property when the time comes. The only reason why women go for court marriage is so that when there's a divorce or when there's a demise, when the man dies buys interstate, they can claim legal claims to assets. And that's how you know that women don't go into marriage for love. They're going to marriage for what they can benefit. If we are the only ones that are going to marriage just because, okay, we have an open mind. Court marriage is not marriage. Court marriage is just a legal contract. Because even the Christianity we try to emulate never said anything about going to court to get married. The only marriage that is in the Bible is when Christ turned water into wine in the marriage in Galilee, right?
So how was that marriage done?
It was done
It
in the
was a
girl's
family
father's
affair.
house. Traditional marriage.
No, it was a family affair. I do agree it was a
Yes,
family affair. But what
traditional
I'm
marriage
saying,
in the girl's father's
what I'm,
house, in the girl's father's house specifically,
uh-huh,
in the girl's father's house.
hmm
So it was a traditional marriage.
it was a family affair, yes. And I'm not nullifying traditional marriage. What I'm saying is this. If a woman decides that this marriage is not working, because it's not the family that is living in that marriage with that woman. If she
Yes.
decides, I'm done, we're done, this
Yeah.
is not
Mm.
working. Okay, family decides we're not returning this bride price. And you still not answer my question. What does she do then?
She'll go and rent house outside and stay single.
She will rent a house and stay single. But can
Yeah.
she marry someone else at that point?
No, you can't. See, in Igbo land, if you marry with another man's bride price hanging on your head, anything you see, you take. Anything you see, you take. So, see, if you marry, see, if you marry with another man's bride price hanging on your head, and you go and marry another girl, and
Mhm.
you go and marry another man, and you have kids for that man, those children belongs to your husband, the man that has paid the bride price.
So what if she takes the money back and she goes to return the bride price or however
She
the
cannot
bride
do
price
that
was paid?
alone. She must go with her kinsmen. She
Kinsmen.
can't do
So
that
she can go
alone.
with her kinsmen, but not necessarily if her parents are not going with her. Does that qualify if she just goes with the kinsmen?
But kinsmen can go there without her parents, so you're fine.
So that qualifies.
They are kinsmen. It's
Uh-huh.
representatives of the gods.
But John, you know that there are people that I understand I understand tradition, and again, I'm not here to knock tradition. There are people that they've separated, they've even left their husband, and they have remarried, and nothing is happening to them, and they are flourishing in life.
You think they are flourishing, right? You think they are flourishing because they have a child that's an imbecile, or they because they have a child that they are not sure who owns the child, and you think they are flourishing. Flourishing is not wealth. It's not driving a Mercedes or
Oh
driving
no, I'm
a
not talking
Porsche.
about wealth. It's more
So
than wealth.
whether we like it or not, there are laid guidelines about culture and tradition, and the culture of our people is the religion of our people. It's not
But
rocket science. You know they
I
do again.
agree.
Return the bride price. The man has no right to say he's not going to collect the bride price. In Igbo land, the man has no right. The king of the community If the family refuses that, we don't want to collect this bride price just because we want to frustrate this girl, then the king will now collect that bride price on behalf of the family.
So there's a, again, we agree. I'm agreeing
Because the
with you
king
that
is the
there's a
custodian of
proper
the of the
way.
of the ancestors. He will collect the
There's
bride
a
price on behalf of
proper
the
way.
family. The only time the
Yeah.
king will not collect
Mhm.
that bride price on behalf of the family is if there's a biological child of the marriage still in the hands of the woman.
Mhm.
Then he has no powers to collect that bride price. This is culture.
I'm not knocking culture. There are proper ways to do things. Absolutely. 100%. But we also have to balance things out, because at the same time, you can't say because now they don't want to return bride price or something is going on, that this person had to live their life forever miserable or being in
No,
a
I'm
marriage
not.
that is
See,
miserable.
nobody,
That
nobody will say he will not return bride price. Nobody will say he
Mhm,
will not accept the bride price. Like I told you, for example, let's say me and you were married and we're separated, and you don't want
mhm,
again, and you come to me, I say, we want to return the bride price back to your people. I say no. You meet my parents, I want to return the bride price back to your people, and my parents say no. You go to our kinsmen and tell them these people are frustrating me. I don't want again. I want to return the bride price. My kinsmen will now call my family and ask them, why don't you people want to collect? You people are not marrying again. Collect, you have to collect the bride price back. They'll mandate you to. The only time
okay.
they will not mandate you to is if you have the biological offspring of that marriage in your custody.
Oh,
Then my
wait, wait,
people will
wait,
tell
wait.
you, yes.
You added another
But you
angle.
know,
So if they have a
according to
child,
Nigerian traditions, men own children.
Yes.
So
right,
according to the court
right,
of law, the children are both owned by both parents.
Both
So
parents,
there's a
yes.
conflict there, a conflict of interest.
So the conflict of
but do
interest
you
is
agree that for a
is
child to develop properly, both parents have to be in the life of that child,
I
unless
don't
different
absolutely.
agree with that. That's
circumstances?
another conversation entirely. And I'll tell you
Okay.
why.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you have a toxic parent. It could be the father or it could be the
Well,
mother.
I was going to give the caveat, right? That unless there are circumstances, right, that prevent that, like if there's something going on with the woman or with the man,
We
then
need to
that's a different ball.
we need to address the word toxic. A man can be toxic to a wife, but not toxic to the children.
It can be toxic to even the children. I've seen many instances
He
before.
can be toxic to the children, but when the man is toxic, you need to say if the man abuses the children, only then will the court say don't come close to these children. You can be a good father, but a bad husband. You can be a good mother, but a bad wife.
Hmm.
The court will only stop you from coming close to the kids if you're a bad father. You have the right to be a bad husband.
But you can be a
Uncle, the
bad
network
father.
is bad. Uncle, the network here is bad.
Hmm. Don't as with any small thing where if you talk before you knock you out again, talk. We they hear you.
Ah, Israel, like that is.
No, it's even MTN. No, I'm using MTN and Glow. I've switched. I don't switch both. No one. I don't know what's happening. No,
Oh, well, they
I'm
hear you
switching
now,
both.
sir.
So thing is fluctuating. So see the way it works in Edo State. I don't know for that state. So once
Hmm.
a bride price has been paid, in fact, the traditional marriage matters a lot in Edo. All those church wedding, traditional marriage, not what matters in Edo State is traditional marriage. So once you have paid, once a bride price has been paid traditionally, so if the marriage no longer works again, it has to be returned.
Properly,
The
return
family has
properly.
to yes, properly, not
Mhm.
by transfer.
Not by
Yes.
OPay.
No, not by transfer or first back. No, the family has to be the one that will not even you self, not even you the man or the woman. No, it is your family that will come and return. It is your family that will come and return, and it's your family that will come and pay. So text message transfer is not accepted in Edo culture as returning of bride price. It's not accepted.
It's not accepted in any
Yes.
culture. In any culture.
It's not accepted in Edo state.
It's
I
not
know of
accepted in
Edo,
any
no.
culture. It's
I
not
know of
accepted
Edo
in any
state.
culture.
So yeah. So I didn't do court marriage. I didn't do court marriage. So whatever happens in court, so traditionally I did it traditional. So traditional marriage in Edo is what matters a lot, where the bride price was paid. So and the family has to come and return, and your family has to go and pay. You have to bring your family to pay the bride price. So and the family has to be the one to return, not through SM, not through transfer. I don't think
Well,
it's going anywhere.
I have a
Israel,
question. I have a
is
question.
the
I have a
issue,
question.
one
I have a
second,
question for
John,
these
is
women.
the
Now, wait.
issue that,
No.
one
Okay.
second, please. Is the issue that the bride price has not been returned the proper way? And so that's why because it hasn't been returned the proper way, you feel like you are still married to
He
her.
does
I
not
think
feel.
that's what
He
I'm
knows.
hearing.
He
No,
knows that
he
he's
knows.
still married.
It's all semantics. It's all semantics. I think that's what the crux of the message I'm getting.
Yes.
Okay, the question I have for you, Israel, I agree with you because it was done traditionally. However, my question to you is, would you want to be with a woman that may have told you that she doesn't want to be with you anymore?
No, he doesn't want to be with her.
No. It's not possible.
Network.
Thank you. This network
Madam,
is
you
cutting out.
guys don't understand this guy. He's not saying he wants to be with this woman. He's just saying
but
do the proper thing. Just
No,
do the
I
proper
want to
thing.
know. That's what I'm asking him directly because I want to know.
Why?
I know.
I have a question for you, women.
No,
Let's say I come to marry
I
you
think
now.
Israel is talking.
that's because sometimes God. I don't think she had killed the love I had for her then. I think then it was time for me to get married. So I wanted somebody. I wanted a God-fearing woman, a God-fearing lady. Yes, so that's what led me to church. At least let me pick a lady from church. At least should be a God-fearing.
Okay, now for
But later when
church you
she
meet
changed,
him.
because
Now for church you
now
meet him.
church now.
Bro,
Yes,
Yes,
you've
now a
been
church
Now you make
worker.
mistake. Now
played.
you make mistake.
You've been played, though.
Now you make mistake. Israel, make I tell you
So
something.
now church now. So me I know. So
I bet let it
me I wanted
finish
the
now, John, before
yes. So
network will run
if I wanted
away.
a girl at the club, I come across my job. I will come across ladies in the club now. So but I wanted a woman, a God-fearing woman, who I like to.
Now you can't go church of all places.
People like say network don't
I'm
go.
on network. Oh.
Now you can't go church of all
Right.
places.
Now let's talk when. Now so she was a church worker. She was a church worker. The father was a pastor. So the father said so now don't go okay, no, this one go be God-fearing woman now. So no problem for this one. If not, I for just go club, go street now, go marry, but later call. But just thank God for everything that there was no assault, there was no this. She said she wanted to stay outside, so and now she's there. So that's all.
You see, Israel, going to church to pick a woman is like going to the hospital to find a person that is sick. Hospital now where sick people
But,
they go. Church now where people where they sick they go to find solace. The fact that they are in church does not make them good. They are sick spiritually. That is why they are going to church.
So yes, John. But at the same time, the only reason why I'm talking like this is because at the end of the day, it's not about where you find somebody. Because you can meet a woman in a club that she's just there to have a good time and she's still God-fearing and she's a good person. She knows God.
Absolutely.
And at the end of the day...
No. Listen. This was a girl I met there. She was a preacher. She was this and that, but now she's gone wide. She smokes. She does everything now. So, like, me, I'm kind of saying, what's happening?
You know, say
I don't
poverty
know.
they make some people preach.
I don't know. I don't just know. I've never smoked in my life before. So I've never smoked in my life before. There is cigarette I don't smoke. So if I try my university days, I was never a cultist. I didn't do anything. So me, I
Let me
wanted
go
a
ask.
God fearing lady. So me, I wanted a God fearing lady. Like, oh, the hell, what can I plan my life with? Me, I didn't know I was going to. Well, that's happened. That's happened. So that's all.
My
Okay.
bro, my brother, my brother. You were asking for too much. You were asking for too much. See, let me tell you so. Don't ever judge someone's character when they have not gotten when they've not made money. Now, person will not get
So
money, go dey church they preach.
now,
When small money enter in hand, in go dey club they dance.
so well, you see, anybody can fall victim. Nobody, there's no one who is perfect. But me, I think I still have no regret in going to church, like to pick somebody to marry. Because if I had not done that now, people would have
You've
still
not
blamed.
learnt
People
your
would have
lesson.
said,
You've
oh,
not
after
learnt your
all,
lesson. You've not learnt your lesson. No go church pick person to marry again.
okay, okay, I don't hear.
No go church pick person to marry
So
again.
it was, I think it's very painful because that was actually not my. I never expected that at all. Oh yes,
But
very
did
painful.
you
But
sorry, go ahead,
no,
please.
no. Listen now. The thing is this: even if you're not getting married again, as you not live a good life.
I know that one no concern you. That one no concern
Like I
you.
don't understand.
That one no concern you. That one no
I
concern you.
feel,
That one no concern you. Once they return your bride
the thing
price,
is just like
if you want cut rope, make you cut rope. That one no
yes,
concern you.
yes, exactly, exactly. So let her call her fan.
Because
Let's at least the thing is, God now do what
how
they
you
invest me.
cut
Now,
rope?
see why I'm upset here next this. Why would you return my? Why would you send me a test? Transfer test. That's why they pay your bad price. But I was. I brought my
That is what
family
I
to your
wanted to ask
house.
this lady. That's what I wanted to ask this. If I want to marry you now,
Now,
and if I want to marry you
uh,
now, I tell you say your village too far. Make I just transfer the bride price to your people instead of me to come from Lagos, begin go Benin. Make I just do transfer for them. Una go agree. Why do you
no. It's
now
not
want to
done in
return it
Edo.
and now? Why do you now want to return it and want to do a transfer?
Hmm.
So no, it's not done. It's not done. That's disrespect. Totally disrespectful. Yes, to Edo culture. Because in Edo State, we are culture. As in we are culture conscious. As when it comes to culture, as in when it comes to culture, we are very conscious about it. That's disrespectful. Yes. Why would you return the bride price through a bed? Did I? It's when I was paying my bride price. Was it through transfer?
Okay.
I told them no. I said
Israel,
I'm not going to accept.
people in the comments said that it's like you still love this woman. So have you tried to make up and back together?
Oh, me, I'm not. What? Listen, like I don't understand. This is a lady who did spend 3 months in marriage. 3 months.
You were married
Three
for
months in
3 months.
marriage. I'm telling you, she didn't even. In fact, she didn't stay. She didn't stay 3 months in marriage.
Oh, okay. I thought this marriage was longer. I didn't know it was 3 months already. Just
No,
3 months.
So Israel, they try to talk say
no. She didn't
if she
stay
come
3 months in marriage. We didn't even do 1 year anniversary.
Hmm.
Oh, wow.
so Israel, they try to talk say she come visit you now by mistake. Just come visit you. You know go.
She stayed 3 months in marriage. 8 months.
No, the network is
My
gone.
network is very bad. Network is very bad.
But I
Okay,
can
you
hear you
can
clear and
hear
clear.
us.
Oh. Yes, clearly, yes. I hear you clearly.
Uh-huh.
So now, so let me put it straight again. In Edo State, traditional, we are very cautious. We are cultural conscious in Edo State when it comes to Edo matter. And so the traditional part of it in marriage, it's what matters in Edo.
Hmm.
Yes, yeah, the traditional aspect of marriage is what matters in Edo. It could be one couple, it could be 20 years, but that's what matters in marriage in Edo. So if it doesn't work again, you have to return it in a very proper way. Bro, yes.
Hmm.
If you don't return it, you are still yes. That bride price is still on your head anywhere you go. Yes, that
Hmm.
If you
bride
make
price is still hanging on your head.
if she make mistake
Mm.
carry belle now the picking na your own.
After how many years?
But no.
After
If she
how
make
many
mistake carry
years?
belle now, the pikin na your
After 3
own.
years?
If she make
That's not
mistake carry
possible
belle
now.
now, bro. If she make mistake carry belle now, the pikin na your own.
Now get you're saying okay.
So the
So
thing is that if you're no longer interested, you should be the one pushing for that bride price to be returned properly.
but me, I pushed for it now. I pushed for it. I did now, and that was why she was sending it. That was why she said they sent it through transfer. I said no, it's not done this way. It's not done this way.
Then
That's
why don't
disrespectful
you?
now.
Why don't
You have not only disrespected me, you have disrespected my
then
family as well.
stop speaking to her. Stop speaking to her. Speak to her parents. Call the
No,
parents
the
and
parents are
request for
parents.
it.
I told the parents. No, not her. I told the parents. Yes, now.
And the
I
parents
told the
don't want to
parents.
return the bride price.
The father, listen, the father remains one of the nicest man on this planet. The
Mm.
father still want the marriage. The father remains one of the nicest man on this planet. The
So
father
that's the
still wants the
reason.
marriage to
That's the
work,
reason why
but
your bride price has not been returned. The parents still want the marriage to continue.
the mother does not want the yes, the mother does not want the marriage. The mother is the problem. I'm not
In
trying to.
in cultures
I'm not trying. I'm not trying.
in African cultures,
Why do
women
you
don't have a
think,
say.
Israel, why do you think her mother does not want the marriage?
Yeah, she told yes. Now she made it clear to me on several occasions. She said I was no yes. Now she felt I wasn't having. Then she felt I wasn't. That I was no. I think she wanted her daughter. She felt I wasn't having money. I don't know. That wasn't that
Okay,
rich.
they wanted you to be rich as your guy.
So I felt she wanted a guy. She wanted somebody who is more richer than me. She felt I wasn't rich, and she needed someone who is more richer. So me and the person where they cut my coat according to my size. So I cannot say because my organ now. I cannot so because my guy is doing something, I should not go and be doing what he's doing. Is that no madness? So the father is the most. It's one of the most. The father is one of the best person on this planet, but the mother is the actual problem. So let's say the way it is. So me, I not go ahead. I'm not trying to insult anyone. I'm not trying to.
But bro, and again, this is your point of view, right? I'm sure because it sounds strange to me that a marriage will only last 3 months. Maybe I'm being
Yes.
naive, but it sounds very strange to me that nothing that because I'm sure if we call the lady in question to say her side of the story too, I'm sure there will be one or two things that she would also
Madam,
talk
the
Yeah,
about.
I'm
lady
telling you
has
now. See, all what
the
she
lady
said,
has
she
said her
has
own side
done
of the story.
interview. Listen. Do you know the funniest thing? You that didn't stay married up to 5 months, you are not one advising people. She did it. I'm telling you, she did a monetized interview on YouTube.
To be advising people on marriage.
Telling you on this stuff, yes, a monetized this thing.
But
I was like, what do you know about marriage?
but
Even people who have stayed 10 years in marriage are still learning. 20 years are still making mistakes. You
but
didn't even stay up to 5 months. So
Israel, I
please
thought
come
she
and
said
tell
that
the whole
one of
world.
her I thought she said that one of her
Yes.
issues. I thought she said that one of her issues with you is that you're not ambitious.
Well, how
Now she
would I know about this?
maybe she wanted if your guy drop one album, you could drop another, you could drop one.
How would I know
Israel,
be
this is a
ambitious?
case of when people say, sometimes they say when
Guys,
someone is
remember
looking
one
for
interview
Surulere
where I get with
versus
waiting be name Israel, where the girl
Ebo?
say,
Uh,
where I ask Israel, say, "Shay, you know they knock her." I say, Baba, I do as my power reach.
and then, yes, now. See, I'm not kill myself now. So I will kill myself. So,
No,
so,
but Daddy Freeze, if she talks say she be Virginia, how she take know the one with the sweet and the one with no the sweet?
see,
But
Ebon
not
Freeze,
true,
I
Israel.
want
Not
to
true, say
listen.
she
I
be
want to make you
virgin.
even. You know why I'm so excited. Why I'm very happy. Yes, I'm still happy because there was no violence in this marriage.
Mm.
I never maltreated her. I didn't raise my hands on her. I didn't if I raise my hand or someone. Because if I had done that, by now, there was now be waiting there for the talk. Who would have yes. But I never raised my hands on her one day. In fact, okay, that
Yeah.
is there was one day, she told our pastor's wife, Pastor Abioye, our pastor's wife, Mrs. Pastor Abioye, she said I was too soft for her.
Hmm.
Yes, that she felt I was too soft. Yes, she said I was too soft for her. Then this morning like this, me, I don't dey pet her. So, sometimes when women, you see, some women, they like, it's like they know what they want. She said I was too soft for her that she needed a man who was strong. So, make I got the beat you.
Why
I
she
cannot
don't
beat
go
woman
meet
now.
Anini? Why she
I
don't go meet
feel,
Anini?
I'm telling you. She said,
How long were you together for before you even married?
okay, we met February and we met February and we got married October. So the signs were there. The signs I saw the signs. The signs were there. Little time we caught it. Little time we caught it. But I said, God, what's this? What I felt maybe
So yeah.
yeah, yes.
So those signs
I felt
are
maybe
there.
God.
Like it will be clear that this person, she's looking for Olorun Shogo, God don't do am, versus
Yeah,
Surulere, we
the
still
time,
dey pray.
yes.
And
The
that's why I'm
time
saying the
the
signs would
time
have been there. Maybe the love was blinding you and shacking you, You never know.
yes, yes. So the signs
Israel,
was there, but I think
Israel,
yeah,
Israel.
but yeah,
I go tell you this thing
yeah.
per the man. Yeah?
Uh,
This woman, waiting make her marry you. Now say she thought that marrying you will make her have access to to a family she feels is very, very successful. But she realized that for you and the family is just strictly business. The family loves you and nothing else but you.
ah,
And when it
hmm.
was not forthcoming, she felt as if you were not ambitious. I say.
Hmm.
Because you met me when I was this guy's guy. You married me and you now want me to be this guy's boss. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. The reason when she met you, your source of livelihood remained your source of livelihood after she left
Yeah,
you.
yes. Hmm.
So I don't know why she was giving all those passe excuses. For me
Yes,
personally,
but
paddy man, I'll tell you, move on. Go meet her parents.
I don't know.
Tell her father, daddy, I
I
know they do again. Make them return my bride price.
ah
Make this girl move on.
Hmm.
Free
me
her
don't
and free her
yes
You
spirits.
you
Let
both
her
are
move
not
on.
compatible, is what it is
at
from
all,
everything
at
you've
all, at
said.
all,
And John,
at
I think
all.
he's right. You just need to cut loose and
She
just go
been
your
say
separate
as
You
way.
need to, you
as
see,
you marry him,
I
as you marry
understand
him.
where Israel is coming from. Israel loves this girl. Till now,
Mm-hmm.
Israel still like the girl. I no go lie.
Mm-hmm.
You, you know,
But the girl
you
no do
know,
am well.
Mm-hmm.
I may
you
be
see,
wrong, but that's what I think.
so that you see when we're getting married, they say CEO because the reason why I want to get married in church was like I felt because I don't want to have this issue of marital affairs, all this marital, so I didn't want that at all. I always prayed against that. So I don't want to say, oh God, to say when it's my turn to marry, I don't want marry here. I just want to marry my wife, one wife, and be a I don't want. So that that's why I even went to church, and I thought I said, see you, I beg you. This is more reason I'm marrying you. At least, hey, I met you in church. You are a good girl. And she was a preacher. She did preacher. She was a preacher. So those ones come. I said, oh yes, this one can be able to manage the
Yeah.
keyboards.
No, you make mistake.
So,
Girl, I beg
so
the one will be the one that will bring you happiness and joy will come your way. There are certain things that you don't need to force. Don't force it if it's not working.
No, I thought at all. Yes, I thought yes. I've moved
She
on.
been think say as soon as marry if they won't go tour, you go put you for private jet, put she for private jet, she go sit down, pose do like this. I see.
Why,
Listen, the thing we
Yeah.
say,
Giabi?
listen. The thing we say, if she had even endured,
Mm.
she was even still enjoy for the lifestyle.
Oh,
Because
man,
my
she go
Oga,
rest.
yes now, because my Oga and Madam loves me so well, they loved me and they would have transferred the love for her as in to her. But she didn't endure. She never endured. She fell for
Ah,
she fell for bad advisors. People will say their life don't finish. They don't see the first person who go marry themselves, they don't see. So she fell for the advice and so but I thank
Well,
God say
hopefully,
let me say I beat her.
hopefully, if she's watching, maybe she would see, she would hear what you're saying, and
how she want take watch when she did club?
I don't know. I'm
Ah,
just saying now because sometimes some
Just
see,
calm
people
it down.
like
they
listen,
realize too late that they've lost a good person. Sometimes they realize it when
ah,
it's too late, and I've seen examples with some women
I
where
listen, I used to need that for this girl. I used to need that for this girl. I used to need that for this girl. What did happen
Now
now?
you see, now
When she
you cuss her.
divorced.
Now you cuss her. Now you
hey,
cuss her.
John,
Now you
wait. I
cuss
know
her.
you
Now you
may
cuss
want
her.
to
No,
Now you
take
cuss
one
her.
for
no,
this.
Why you go
now.
kneel
I know.
down?
See,
Why you go kneel down for woman?
Hold on,
listen
John.
now.
Why
Israel,
can
I
that woman see you finish
understand.
like that?
I understand where
No
you are
understand
coming from.
anything. No understand
But
anything. What are you
and
kneeling
that's
down
No,
for
why I'm
woman for?
saying that I can hear the hurt in your voice, and I'm saying that you know what, someone else that will value you will come your way. Because there are still some, again, I don't know you personally, obviously, but there are still some good men, some women out there that will value what you're bringing. And it's just
yes.
unfortunate that this is a situation you encountered. But yeah.
My brother, no kneel
So
down for
so
any woman
so
again. No kneel
she
down for any
told you know what the problem happening?
even if you want propose,
No,
buy the ring, tell her say make she go the shop, go collect them. No kneel down
no,
for any woman
you
again.
know. I, I,
Hey, network.
see, for me, I dey believe say women, as a women are meant to, you are meant to pay them. As the free, you shouldn't be hard to women now. At least you are meant to pay them. So I was petting her, don't respect her. Sorry, what did happen now? Now she was now saying she told me that me I was too soft for her. Then this
You
small
know,
thing that she needed a
now,
guy.
now because of that kneel down where they kneel down, make her feel say too soft for her.
Okay, if to say the
You
beat her
don't
now come,
understand.
the follow no be still problem for TB. So make I call the beat
See,
woman. I don't be beat woman
no,
now.
no, you don't need to beat up. You don't need to beat
You
up.
need to beat him.
And you don't need to kneel down. You get some kind of things where you go
You
to say,
beat him
I
where
don't
you
do them now.
see.
You relax too now. You talking like that, just
Ah.
come out body. What did they kneel down for? They kneel down for us should be
So I
God.
don't she tell me, yeah, she tell me she said I was too soft for her. That she needed a guy who can look up to his face.
Uh-huh. And she's right. She's 100% right. You're too soft for her.
So
You're very
yeah,
soft.
okay. Hmm. Ah, well. So me, I just thank God say no, there was no single violence at all. She cannot say maybe I this man. So me, she even come out. She comes like to phrase this. Me, she even talk because listen, you see, listen, when we got married, I was become my Oga warn me. Oga warn me say Israel, make I no hear problem for this game, man. Make I no hear problem. Oh, don't I say Oga? So I promised my Oga because no my God, I respect my Oga so much. I respect my Oga so much. I mean, so he warned me. Someone say there no one here. So I took his advice and everything. So even when Oga go dey ask am say Israel beat you, he say no. Wetin happen? He no say anything talk.
Hmm.
Till tomorrow, all what she just saying and I just na prepared script. Lie. She no valid excuse. Nothing.
Now you kneel down now. Now you kneel
Now the
down.
kneel down, cause
So
am.
Now you kneel down. You take God glory, give human being. You take God glory, give human being. How you go
so
walk?
she can't even lie. She say I dey abuse her. How? How they abuse her? How?
Now you
Maybe
cause
not
him.
making one kind of correct movement. She go come out. Listen, at least man when you marry for house, you go come out for house. You no go tell me say where you dey go. So I don't like to ask you that where you are going to.
Israel. Why she
She
go
she
tell
will
you
bring her
where she dey
mother. She go
go?
carry her mother. She brought her mother to work. She bring her mama come because they pack load. Her mother came to her house to pack her load for like good 2-3 times.
Why she go tell you where she dey go? Where you dey kneel down and beg am? If na me, best way
You
they kneel down
understand?
and beg me, I not go tell am anything.
You know.
I'll
You
just
see,
go where I want go.
another thing. When I go address people with this, if people want marry, anybody who want marry, if you are getting married, whether to a man or to a woman, if
Which
you
one be to a
discover
man
that,
again? Okay, woman where they marry
listen,
man, abi.
no,
It mean woman where they
I'm
marry
sorry
That's
man,
for
make
what
making
man
it
where
it
they
now.
marry man.
means.
Listen,
That's what it
listen.
means, though,
If you
John.
discover, say, if you discover, say, your mama, the mother of your wife, of your girlfriend or your boyfriend, they control the papa. No marry, just run away.
So
Yes,
Israel,
yes.
that thing where you talk now, is a fact.
Mm.
If you want to know how a girl will behave, go and see how her mother
What
is
her
behaving.
parents. Yeah.
Go and see what her mother
Yes,
is behaving,
yes.
because I had this argument with someone and the person told me that it's not necessarily true. I asked the person one question: what do you believe in, nature or nurture? He said he believes in both, and I told the person, so you're telling me a woman transfers her DNA to her daughter? Nature. A daughter sees how a woman has treated her father all her life. That's nurture.
Nurture.
There is no way she will not behave like that. There is
You
no
see,
any
Because
girl
people
where you
think
see
it's
where you
okay.
know say her mama they knock outside. That girl must knock outside for her life.
Well. Yeah, John. Unless that girl has seen what it did, if she has seen like the negative repercussions from that, then she may not. So I
Before
don't.
she
It's not
married,
a
she'll
one
be seeing
size
the
fits all.
negative. The moment she
no,
married and
no,
get her
sister,
husband get
listen,
problem,
sister.
that thing
You
where
see,
her mama they do go
you
begin
see,
to make sense to her.
listen. Yes, now, once speaking, see the way if mama take the control papa, he go definitely, she go want to do the same thing now.
So I agree 100% that
If I won't
just
marry you,
what.
yourself, I go look your mama Christian mother because I know they like Christian mother. Once I see that thing, I'm not gonna marry you again. Because I
Yes,
believe
watch
you
how
must
the
have it.
parents are. I agree. Watch the interaction between the parents. That should tell you, give you some clues right there. But what I'm talking about, John, that you
So,
said that I just wanted to.
now, hello?
We're listening to you, Israel. Go ahead.
I stopped well for primary school. I stopped well. So when teacher go beat me for school, because I was very close to my mom, me and my mom were very close. So I felt that if I tell my mama will follow me go school. My mama will go fight teacher. My mama go tell teacher say, I beg please, oh, this my pikin, don't break his eyes, oh. I beg me flog him if he misbehave. So when I see say my mama tell me that one, I can't behave well for school. I know I just I can't. So when like that, see, oh, if your husband does not, then you can. I say, if your daughter now has gone to married and you are telling her that, oh, she see house here, oh, that's not a problem now. You are telling her that, oh, I'll see for you, that she can come back at any time. Oh, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
Now, the same woman took her to Abuja, oh, Abuja of all Abuja, we will know Abuja, we will know. Go stay with girl where we say he life don't finish first. Listen, no, girl, listen, go stay with girl where we say her life don't finish already. Where we say they smoke anything smokeable. They do 3 songs. Yes, now
Pastor
if they do,
Pikin.
you can't go stay with that kind of person. You can't your pikin go stay with that kind of person for all Abuja. So what is that kind of person? What mentality? What is that kind of person could teach your pikin? That's why they do 3 songs. They don't finish
My
already. They
brother,
don't finish that.
We
my
calm
brother,
down.
my advice for you now, just move on. Demand for your bride price. Demand for your bride price. Good thing that there is no product
Yes,
of the marriage.
exactly.
There's no biological product of the marriage. So why don't you just demand for your bride price, carry your bride price, move on. God will
When I
give
give me my bride
you
price, me I want the bride price.
next time if you want marry, you fit go all these Nasarawa them Kaduna them, because nothing, those people they better pass. These are southern girls. These are southern girls. They are more
Abba,
advanced here.
John. So it's not by where the
Mm.
person is from.
Go all these Nasarawa them, Kaduna them, marry all these very gentle ones. We go the Megida,
So
No, listen there. You know our adult girls there. Listen, our adult girls there. You see, our adult girls there. They feel they do anyhow. They feel they, but once they don't marry, finish. They share that culture. Any girl with most of our adult girls then. But this one, our mama na Cross River, so she wasn't brought up in Cross River in Edo that way.
Akwa Ibom, Cross River.
Now.
Darling, you want yoke, you
So
want job,
the
you want job, you
the
want
mama na
job.
Cross River. So na there she na that sense then they are here. But because our adult girls are very decent. They say in marriage, I don't say they are here. So God, they fear that culture. They know there's culture. So they're always very cautious. But this one, na Calabar she go Akwa Ibom, then she go grow up. So she didn't with her. So now what you call her with that? So but let them tell my bread price. I make I move here. But you cannot tell me you are sending my bread price through SMS. I don't agree.
No, that no go work. That no go work. That no go work.
Wow, no, I don't agree.
Because when you go marry me, no send no SMS you send.
No.
No the SMS
No.
you send. You work out go there. So but just move on, shall leave the girl. Make she when she reach 40, enter Salvation Army. We'll go no. Because now she be like now she see them like 75% off. She feel say she see them market. When she reach 40,
See,
enter Salvation Army.
make I tell you about Edo culture. You see, any woman when they don't marry finish for Edo, once you are married in Edo State and you leave your husband's house for Kurukere movement, you cannot come back straight to your husband's house. They got to go fortify you. Yes, you got to go for fortification. You go. Yes, you can't go straight to your husband's house. Yes, because the man could die. Yes. So you got to go to. Yes, you got to go fortify yourself first.
No, but this one she don't come back. But this one she don't come back again now. So she don't come back.
Just make sure you see one time back. The way Israel is sounding, it seems like this is not a finished matter.
No, she's gone. So, though, it's painful. Actually, it's painful that somebody that you are trusted. When you trust somebody, when it's not as if I'm the one asking for somebody you are fully boast of self, trusted. I'm like, to be misleading me.
Not only that one they talk, you don't even talk of the money where you spent for the wedding. Every money be that.
See the money when I spend there, no small thing, no.
Money where for you start baby saloon.
John, you did the wedding. You got the wedding.
I don't go, but I go spend money. You go spend money. No gas, you no go spend money. Money where for you start baby saloon for the first one. But so just count your losses and move on.
Exactly, my brother. Exactly. Exactly. So
don't worry. The better one, where your real wife is watching. I'm sure. After this now, some people will slide into your DM.
You see, I think to me, I think divorce is supposed to be something that is very painful. As when you are divorced, you're not supposed to. You're not meant to be happy. It's supposed to be. This girl, she saw it as a way of promoting her standing. To promote herself, she's not going to go and be doing interview to monetize interview. They give advice. In marriage, you didn't stay for 5 months. Now you can advise people now. You go talk to the money.
She advised them how not to stay in the marriage for 5 months.
I'm telling you, you didn't stay for marriage for 5 months. You're not advising people. What I don't understand. I don't understand. You don't understand. For church now, if the money you go carry church to Bible. You see sometimes when people say church thing or something there. Sometimes they are making sense. You will go to church in the morning, carry only Bible, but for night you go club, go turn white, go white, turn white.
My brother,
Oh,
God will be with you. Hmm?
very much.
The
No,
downfall,
thank you.
the
Yeah,
downfall of a man is not the end of his life.
It's not the end
Oh
of his
no.
life.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So thank God that the whole world now can begin. The whole world now have seen the reason why she left. Yeah, so the whole world now begin to see the reason why she left marriage. She left the marriage not because she was maltreated. No, she was never maltreated at all. She felt she wanted to, yeah, she want go see outside or new. She was never maltreated at all.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I mean,
I do
they
take
married
care
for
of
3 months.
her.
That says a lot. That says a lot. I don't even know.
3 good months.
Yeah, that's
3 good
wild.
months. Three good months. 3 good months. No, this thing, no maltreatment, nothing, no beating, no. 3 good months. She did, was up to 3 months. Then you're not going giving advice to people. What advice are you giving for marriage? What marriage advice are you not giving? When some marriages of 10 years, 20 years are still struggling itself.
No, but she can give
Your marriage of
she can give advice on marriage. She can advise girls on how to be virgins before they marry.
then oh my
But
God.
but just make sure that you are taking care of yourself.
So that's
Yeah,
all. I think
because
I've followed out my lessons, but
yeah.
I'm not giving up on marriage. I'm not giving up on marriage.
Ababi,
I'm
focus on making money. When you make money, women will come. Focus on making money. When you make money, women will chase you like flies.
But then you won't know if the woman is chasing you because she loves you or because of the
Then we
money.
don't want love. We just want to be happy. Focus on making money. Because as it day now, you've not given up on marriage. You will go catch another one. You go now, this one now, you go what make the wedding big past that one. You go now go carry like 100 million, do another wedding. You go, okay, focus on making money. Make money. When you make money, women will come. Then they go to advertise, they go to send you an application letter. They come it up for your house.
This thing where John talk now true.
It's true, but then how will you know the real intention of the woman? If she's chasing you for your money or if she's
Well,
chasing you
so
because she
the
truly
thing,
loves you?
Anyone that
Well,
wants
the
to
thing
come
is
for money
this.
should come for money. If she come for money, we'll go chop them like biscuits. She go. I know they fear. I go chop it like biscuit, chop it on like biscuits. You go. You go, I go. If you want to come to stay, you will come and stay, and your head will be on the ground. But really, I advise every young man focus on making yourself. See, women are born with what men desire in a woman. Sorry, women are born with it. What women desire in a man, you have to work hard to make it. You have to work hard to make it. Men, what makes a man a man? What women value in a man is never born with it. You have to work hard to make it.
And what
Some people
and
will.
what is that? What is that, please, John? What do women value in a man that a man must work hard to get?
They ask you this question. Money? What did they talk? Which kind of talking be that one now? Money, bread,
So it's only money.
there you
It's
go.
only money.
Auntie, it is only what money can buy that women value in a man. Might not necessarily be the money, but everything a woman values in a man is what money can buy.
Wow. Okay.
But what we
I don't
value in
agree,
a
but
woman
it's
is not
fine.
what money can buy. That is why we can see a girl that just finished NYC that does not even know her direction, her dimension, and will marry her. Just like Israel married his wife. Waiting the wife get. Just young girl, we just the struggle.
Nothing. I said she had just less than 3K in her account. She don't get 3K for her account. Ah. Hmm.
Like say Israel no fit afford to do wedding. She go gree marry am. No. So it had to
Okay.
do with some level of his finances at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Men,
John,
focus on making money. Make money. When you make money, they go come, they drag you for office safe. Secretary go, they drag you. They go line up. Girl go come find you for office. Your secretary go, they tell her, say, he's not sick. He's not sick because she dey eye you, because you hold bread. Focus on making money. Forget about they will come. They go
John,
No, but I
line
think
up for.
that's your point of view, but I disagree because there are
I
still
know.
women that don't value. No, I'm speaking because I know them. There are
Mm,
still women that the only thing is not only money they value in a man.
mm.
So if you say focus on
Please.
making money, there are still women that value a man that is intelligent, a man that can hold his own. Listen to me. I'm not saying money is not important. I am not saying money is not
Okay.
important, but I'm saying that if you have all the money and you can't even hold an intelligent conversation, what are we doing? I can't even have a conversation with you. Where do we even start from? I can't teach you that. I can't instill intelligence into you.
you see, madam, sometimes, a lady who is meant to be on the street, there's nothing you can do to camp. There's nothing you can do for such lady. She will still go to the street.
Madam, let me tell you something.
I
The only
agree.
time,
I agree with you,
madam,
Israel.
let me tell you something. The only time in the world women don't value men for what they can afford is when there's war. Then they value men for their strength. When there's war, women stop going after men who are wealthy and go after soldiers because they want the protection of soldiers. That is why if you go to places like Liberia, Sierra Leone, where that is war torn. During those wars, ask the women that were there. They were dating mostly soldiers. They wanted to date the soldiers because they wanted protection. The only time women don't go after men for what money can buy is when there's a war.
That is your point of view, John. My own point of
Uh,
view is I disagree with that. That's it. And I disagree because I know for a fact that there are still some women that want a man that they can hold an intelligent conversation with, that they can communicate with. Not if you have if you have all the money in the world and
I
you
have
open
one
your
cousin.
mouth and what is coming out.
I have one cousin that is doing POS. He can hold a very good conversation. Should I send him your number?
I'm married. I don't need his number.
Oh, okay. Is that your sister, your younger sister? Please.
My sister is
He
married. It's
makes
okay.
he makes
But let me
well,
finish my
one of your
point.
cousins.
My
One of your
hold
cousins.
on,
He
hold
makes like
on,
500
hold
naira
on.
in a day. Mona, stop this capricious one of the don't
Look,
tell us.
Don,
We know,
again,
we
like I
know,
said,
we know.
that's your point of view, which is fine, which is fine. Now, the women that I'm talking about that I know of, they may not be in the majority because the average woman, some of them, all they see is all that is flashing, and that's what they go after. And if that's their choice, it's okay, to each his own. So that's basically what I'm trying to say. But you cannot generalize and put everyone in the same bucket. That's all.
Let me ask you a question. If someone comes with a 1999 Santana, stop you, and another guy stops with a Range Rover 2025, which one would you likely pay more attention to as a woman?
John,
The dude in the
my
Range Rover.
own personal story. Listen,
The dude in the Range Rover. But let me tell you, for guys, if a beautiful girl is in that 1999 Santana and an ugly
mhm.
obese woman is in that Range Rover, I go arm the Santana. I'm telling you the truth. That's how men are wired. That is why
Well,
a man will see a very ugly girl in a flashy car, but he's going for that
mhm.
very beautiful, tall, slim speck of his walking inside Poto Poto.
Yes, the men are visual. I think that's what you're alluding to. Men are visual, no doubt about that. But when it comes time
You
to say,
people
okay,
are
now I
visual too,
want,
but the only thing you see is what money.
hold on, please. Hold on. When it comes time to say, okay, now I want to marry somebody, you may, it may be that beauty that will attract you to that person. And the moment you start interacting with her and you realize that, oh my goodness, she's all beauty, but she has nothing up there. That in itself could be the end of things. Yes, you can be a trophy wife that, yes, they carry you, everybody, you know, then they carry her to a place, heads are turning. No doubt
Okay.
about that. But at the
Madam,
end of the
yes,
day, you open your mouth.
I agree, 100%. It's just like your CV. What a first class or a first second class upper does for you, it does not tell the recruiter that you're intelligent. It only gives the recruiter, makes the recruiter want to speak to you. He sees that first class, he feels okay. I want to speak to this person. That's what beauty does to a woman. When that beauty will make everybody okay, I want to talk to her first. Let me talk to her first and know if she has sense or not. But you see, the fat or best ugly ones, you don't even want to know if she has sense or not. She can keep her sense. She can use her sense and go to Microsoft or Google.
I agree with that point. The point that I disagree with that you said is that make money first and all the women will come. Yes, the money may attract some.
Do you know the person that told me this? My auntie, when I was in university. She's the woman. She told me, leave all these girls you're chasing now. Focus on your studies, graduate, have good grades, get a good job, and make money. Women will line up. Women will line up. And did they line up? Yes, madam. They lined up. Like people going to collect food from
You know,
from
you see,
a UN
madam,
food distributor camp.
madam, you see, madam, I think he's making a point because the Gen Zs of nowadays, the current Gen Zs, there's nothing like endurance. So if they're not saving money, if you're not spending, they'll walk away. Oh.
If you
You
see,
know, I'm
okay, if you said you are saying something, if you are not spending, they will walk away. If you are not spending, the women that walk away, if you are not spending, that in itself is a sign, is a red flag.
Like me say, if you don't go marry you,
Again,
you don't
if
go
you
marry
say
you.
the Gen Zs, you mean I'm not a Gen Z, but maybe that in itself is a red flag. If you are not spending, and I'm saying this because, again,
no,
I know my own story.
like someone like me now. Me, I always feel like women should be pampered.
No doubt, no doubt,
So I
no
know I
doubt.
always feel
But
like
there's a
as a woman should be pampered. But despite your pampering, the ones that will still stay, the ones that
So
God does not correct, will still remain.
this is where me and you differ. Why would I pamper you when I'm spending my money? You have to choose one.
what is pampering? What is pampering?
Pampering is pampering
No,
is pampering.
for me now,
Pampering is
now.
I misbehave now. I started hey, yeah, baby, I'm sorry. I'm not kneel down, I start begging you. That's pampering.
Like
Because I
me, I
think
always
Me,
you and Israel are saying two different things. What he means by
see.
pampering may be different from what you mean, because you are saying why use pampering if you are spending your money. So that's
I
what I'm
like
asking
pampering.
you.
Yes, for
That's what I'm
me,
asking you. What is
I
pampering
feel
for
women should
you?
be pampered. Listen, like me, I always feel like women should be pampered and should be well taken care of.
Same here.
Yes, I always have that. Yes, I don't know. There's no woman who has dated
You
me.
mean spend money on them? Is that what you call pampering?
That's what I think.
Yes, like yes.
Oh,
Please,
okay, yes. If no, but I thought he meant kneeling down to beg them. No. If I offend you, I'll
no,
buy you a gift. I'll
no,
buy you a
yes.
gift and tell you to go to the supermarket and to where I bought it and take and
Hold
bring it.
on,
So
John. If you offend someone, you buy a gift. You won't say sorry to the woman. You just buy a gift,
Now,
and that's the
why
story.
the gift is the sorry now? Why would I tell you sorry? I keep person.
but at the same time, some women still want you to be hard enough. Like, some women, do you know that some women want you to be beating them? Some women,
Well,
they love when their man beats them.
No, those ones are sick.
Hey, I'm telling you, like they want a man who is
Oh,
strong, who's a criminal, who can wake up and say bad blows.
ah,
But it's not me like I do that now. Like me, I can't
no,
even do me, I can't.
but someone actually told me that she prefers criminals. That if she meets someone who if she meets someone who buys people for a living, and someone who is an engineer, she'll prefer to date the person who buys people for a living.
That's
So,
something we are saying here, you know. So it depends on the individual's choices. So, like I just said now, some women feel that when you are strong, when you can beat, they love that kind of man. When you are very, when you are very rugged. So for me now, I cannot beat me. I can't beat woman. Me, I can't. No.
but
There is something I can do to shout.
Israel, make I ask you something. But if you beat man,
Uh, uh,
if you beat man,
me.
hmm.
I'm a man to man. Listen,
So
man to man. The man to man. Mm,
Israel,
mm,
this is where I differ in all the sense. Please. I believe it is humanity, not humanity. It is human rights and not human rights. No human being should raise his hands on a human being. No human being should raise his hands on a human being. I will say this openly. Anybody can quote me out of context. I don't care how you feel about me, but you see that thing where you go do me as man, I go react. If woman do me, I go react the same way. Because I believe that no human being should raise their hands on the human being. It pisses me off when I see men say, "Hey, man, if woman do me this thing, I not go beat them. But if man do me this thing, I go beat them." No, you don't have the right to beat anybody. You don't have the right to physically assault anybody. And I will say this openly: if any woman assaults me
mm.
physically, I will react with the same measure of assault.
Yeah. Even some women still beat their man. Yes, some women still beat men
Any
too.
woman will
They beat their
make
man at home.
mistake touch me, beat
Mm-hmm.
woman go beat on that day, she not go believe am. You think say she thief.
Mm.
I not go touch you, no touch me. You can say anything you want to say with your mouth, but don't make the goddamn mistake of laying a finger on me. Whether you're male, female, or hermaphrodite, do not touch me.
See where John carry matter go now.
Ah, wow. You see, the whole thing are luck anyway. It's luck. So
Luck, and then you
the
go
whole thing
shine
are
your
luck.
eyes. When you see those red flags, don't
The whole
turn a
thing are luck anyway.
blind eye.
Anyway,
Because
yeah, Israel, say what you want to talk.
no, not not there's nothing I'm saying again. Me, I don't. Yes, but I think well, what I want to talk again. There's nothing I want to say again than the well. I think I just said everything for you, Sha. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Israel,
It's okay.
God will give
Yeah.
your own. Shine your eyes,
Uh,
and when you
okay.
see those red flags, run. All right, bye.
I'll do.
I
Yeah,
have to
thank you,
jump
man.
off. Bye, everyone. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you. Yeah.
All right, my darling sister. Thank you so much.
Daddy freeze.
Brother, make I go rest
Daddy
small.
freeze. You
I'm
need
coming
to.
back very soon with
Very soon
a
again.
very, very important conversation.
What is the important conversation, Daddy freeze?
No, hey, Jess, where they pop my money gun, don't come back. About Jess, make me happy yesterday.
Are you serious?
Please, if you're on TikTok, follow Jess. So Jess just they pop my money gun. So what do you want to talk, John?
I say, which important conversation be this one will make you come back very soon?
This one on how to tell people get money.
Okay. Daddy freeze. Before you go, there's something I really want to say.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
And this is, I'm addressing Nigerians in general. Nigerians, please mind the people you people celebrate. Because when we try and make morons celebrities, it really affects us. Because at the end of the day, our younger ones, our kids, our children who cannot really think outside the box, because we have celebrated morons who follow those morons and start being guided by those morons. And please, for the morons that are turned to celebrities, keep your opinions to yourselves. When it comes to politics, please don't have an opinion about politics.
Wait, who offend you again now, John?
Simple that this Thatcher that should focus on twerking on social media came and was giving Nigerians opinions about politics. How will you be asking Nigerians not to hold the government of a city that they pay their taxes to accountable? How will you be telling Nigerians to go to their states and hold their governors accountable? Why would I hold the governor of Anambra State accountable? Do I pay taxes to Anambra State government? You hold the government that you pay taxes to accountable. She should focus on twerking and not giving an opinion on public issues. And
what made her? What did she say? How did all this start?
you know, when what was his name? P1, this guy that shouts P1 real estate company. Scott. When Scott spoke about a certain street in Ikate there's a highbrow area, but the entrance is flooded and dirty. And he was calling at the attention of the government and the local government chairman to come and do something about them, about those streets. She now said Scott should go to his states and name one highbrow area in his state. Scott is from Akwa Ibom State. Akwa Ibom internally generated revenue is about 40 billion. Lagos State internally generated revenue is about 1.3 trillion naira. IGR, that tells you that Lagos State dwells on taxes from taxpayers. That's IGR. So if he's part of those that are generating that 1.3 trillion, why should he not hold that government accountable? Anybody who goes out in Lagos and buys one bottle of water has paid taxes to the state government, from VAT to entertainment tax. So you should be able to hold the government accountable since you're a taxpayer. And morons like this will come and not start having an opinion about politics, telling us that we are blaming the federal government. Why are we not blaming our local government chairman? Do we have local government chairman or we have political thugs? Do states actually do local government elections? I believe the state governors use local LGAs to pacify those that work for them. If you don't know anything about politics, please go home and sit down and focus on twerking. Don't come here. Don't come to social media and start giving opinions about politics. It's just me. I cannot come to Instagram and be telling people how to twerk.